Hey everybody, Kathy here. It's been raining all day, and it's just starting to rain again. I have a leak. I did a little video about that. Hopefully it's not gonna be serious. It looks like it's just in this one corner over here. So I took everything out of there and put some towels. First it was the window on that side, and it was freaking me out because there was water coming, but it was going into little holes. It wasn't really coming in. It was like coming in, but then it was going in these little holes. And I thought, is that a drain or what? You know, and I tried to stop it with towels, and the towels got so wet. I'm like, wait a minute, you know, I'm like looking at it, and it was just going down these holes. And I'm gonna have to check that out too. It actually looks like it's designed that way. This window's like that too, but the problem with that window was, well, you'll see in the video, the rain was coming right, it was coming off the roof, and it's the way it's designed to do that too. It's like a little gutter, and this one actually looks like it's dirty. It might be clogged, and maybe it wasn't supposed to be that dramatic, but the little gutter thing only goes so far, because then the cab curbs, so it can only go that far, so it has to stop right in the middle of the window. But this one is in the corner, and I'm gonna have to take off the panels. When I looked at this vehicle, all this panel, this was all off. I don't know why. I figured they were checking it and making sure it wasn't leaking, and I looked at it, and there wasn't any water spots or nothing. It was, you know, hard. Maybe they did that on purpose so I could see that it was fine. So, but there's definitely water coming in that side. Not a whole lot though, but any little water is gonna mess it up if it's not fixed right away. So hopefully I can fix it. I bought some stuff the other day, and I bought it just in case I needed it. It was a rubber sealing tube, a rubber sealer stuff. I don't know what it's called, but I thought, well, just in case I have a leak, I'll be able to fix it without duct tape. I did buy this rubberized flex tape, which I fixed my boo-boo with, and it's gonna stay like that, you know. I know I paid a lot of money for this vehicle. Even though I got a deal, it was still a lot of money. And but I'm like that. I'm not concerned so much about cosmetic things. I don't want to look junky or anything like that, but boo-boos like that, it's alright, you know, as long as it's not gonna leak. You know, I don't want to have damage. You know, I have to be mechanically sound first of all, and then structurally sound also. So no matter what, Lord willing, at the end of the month I'm leaving. The plan is to follow my daughter for a little ways, and maybe we'll stop at not a campground probably, but like a rest area, and stay overnight, because it's going to take her a couple days to get to Texas. Actually, I'm thinking if she follows me, it'll take her that much longer, but she wants to do it, and I guess that'd be fun, you know, because they're not going to be able to, they're going to have to stop and sleep in the car. So that'll be all right. As of now, I'm going to either go to Port Arthur. Oh my goodness, the wind just picked up. It's shaking. I'm shaking in here. You know, there's tornado warnings not that awful far away from me. Can you hear that? Wow. Okay. It's not snow, at least. Uh-oh. I hope that's not hail. I have my fan open a little bit. They're not leaking. What was I saying? Oh my god, this is shaky. Now I'm gonna be up all night. Okay, I'm looking at the weather radar and it's red. That means 9 o'clock. So we are just entering this big red cloud. Oh, anyhow, let me try to do a video. I wanted to go to Port Arthur to volunteer to help hurricane victims. So, I don't know what hurricane sounds like. But yeah, there was a Christian group over there. And I saw them on the Hagen show last month, and I saw them again a couple days ago, and they still meet people, they're still there, different people come and go, and so I sent them a message and asked them if I could, if I could park my RV there, I could volunteer, and they didn't answer me yet, so I don't know. They might have thought that was weird. I'll try to send them another email, explain it a little bit better. I don't want to sound like I'm a homeless person looking for a place to park my RV. It's not like that. That's for sure. I'm just, I would like to do that. I've always wanted to help in a tragedy situation. I don't know why, but I've always felt like that. Like when I see a hurricane or tornado, I would always think, man, I wish I could go and help them. And now I can, but I have to think about where I'm going to park. It's not just that easy. You just can't just go anywhere. And Port Arthur got tore up pretty bad. But there was an empty gas station across the street. It looked empty anyhow, so maybe I'll try to send him an email. Maybe he doesn't really see his messages. So, I don't know. Anyhow, if not, I'm going to start headed towards Jamie's van build. I think it's in Nevada, but I'm not sure. I know in an earlier video he said it was going to be in Nevada. Now he's at Lake, I knew I'd forget where it was, but I saw a video about that area today, and that's in Arizona. So I'm going to check that out, see where it's at, and I'll just go there if I'm not able to go to Port Arthur. It's in God's hands. I'm going to go where he wants me to go. And those are the two things that I've come up with. So we'll see where he sends me. So I'm going to go end this video, and stay tuned for a repair video when I do take this down. That's going to be a comedy, I promise you. Okay, as you can see, it's raining really, really hard out there. And there's a little bit of water cooling here. But it's going down those holes. Now, I don't know if those holes are supposed to be a draining thing. The other side's not doing that, but this is, you see what it's doing? It's coming right down there, pouring. There might be something wrong up on my roof. I probably shouldn't be stopping right there. It's not getting on the bed. So what is going on? Sorry. It's going down there. That means it's going in the wall. Oh my god. I hope that's not what's happening. Hopefully it's like a drain. I wonder how I find that out. Check it out. I got a leak. It's leaking right there. I am so glad I checked. I looked at this window earlier and didn't notice that. But check out my little pink hamster. He was sitting in that corner. He absorbed all the water. I guess that's when I started noticing that it's wet right here on the corner. And I just decided to look, again, just to make sure. It's just a little leak. Oh my god, it's a leak though. It stopped raining for a minute and I went outside and tried to figure out how is that water draining out of the other window, and it just looks like where the screws are, it's opened. It just drips out. I have got to figure that out. I'm leaving not next week, the week after. I'm leaving ready or not. It is going to snow any minute here. And I have got to get out of here. My daughter Alexandra is coming on the 25th to get my car. And I want to leave the 26th, but she wants to stay till the 27th. So I might just go anyhow. It depends on the weather. If there's snow in the forecast, I'm leaving. This whole panel comes off, so I'll take that off tomorrow. It's supposed to quit raining. It's supposed to be nice all week tomorrow, so I'm going to take that off and look at it. I'm scared. I'm sure it'll be alright. Alright, I fixed it. It's not leaking anymore. See, I can fix things. Okay, something told me to check in this. Oh, this is the storage place. And it was wet in that corner. And along here, all the way up to where I took the stuff. There was paper stuff there. And luckily, on this side, there was like a magazine on top of everything. So we got most of the water. I'm thinking, what the hell? I had taken the reflector off of this side of the cab because I needed one that size. And I couldn't remember. I kept buying the wrong one. And so I took one off and I put it back on. And I noticed that inside of it, it looked like it had like a rubber in it a little bit. Just a real little. And I was like, maybe it was supposed to have, maybe I was supposed to put some rubber in, some kind of sealant in that when I put it up there. I asked the guy at Campland and he said, well, you can, but it's probably not necessary. I'm going to have to check that out. Thank God that it happened now. Thank God, thank God. Oof. Now I'm going to have to check everything. Oh, man. Okay, investigating further, I see that those Beanie Babies are wet also on their butt and on their back. Well, I don't know if those ones are yet. These ones were. I already took them down. And this is all wet. And the curtain's wet. Could that all have came from that corner and traveled? Or is this whole thing messed up? It was raining really hard. I'm glad this happened now. Okay, well. To be continued. Well, it's damp up there, but not real wet. Oh boy. Not at the end, not so much. The last two beanies were dry. Oh, wow. I have to take all that off. Alright. We're going to have a repair video coming up soon. Yeah. This has been a mess day for me. Oh my goodness. See? That's what happens when I want to keep everything. Oh my goodness. But you know what? My Beanie Babies saved the day. Because they absorbed the water that was coming